Welcome to another episode of Rithu the Explorer travel vlog. In this episode, we're journeying to one of the Cotswolds' most charming destinations, Stow-on-the-Wold. This picturesque market town sits atop an 800-foot hill and is packed with history and beauty. So let's begin our exploration of this quintessential English gem. Nestled in the heart of the Cotswolds, Stow-on-the-Wold is a charming market town steeped in history and character. Perched at 800 feet, it's the highest town in the region, once the site of an ancient Iron Age fort. With its honey-colored stone buildings, historic inns, and inviting tea rooms, Stow blends timeless beauty with a warm village spirit. Its bustling market square, winding lanes, and rich heritage make it a perfect base for exploring the Cotswolds. Getting to Stow-on-the-Wold from London is relatively straightforward, with trains being the most convenient option for travelers. The journey begins from London Paddington Station, where you'll need to catch a train to Kingham or Moreton in Marsh, which is the nearest railway station to Stow. Great Western Railway operates this service, with trains running approximately once an hour throughout the day, and the journey takes about 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on the service. Once you arrive at Kingham or Moreton in Marsh, you'll need to take a taxi or bus for the final leg to Stow-on-the-Wold. Perched atop a dramatic 800-foot hill at the junction of several major roads, Stow holds the distinction of being the highest town in the Cotswolds. This strategic elevated position made it an ideal location for trade, which explains its historical significance as an important market town since the 12th century. The town sits at the crossroads of several ancient trading routes, including the Roman Fosse Way, which connected Exeter to Lincoln. Today, Stow-on-the-Wold serves as a perfect base for exploring the idyllic Cotswolds countryside, with picturesque villages like Bourton-on-the-Water, Moreton in Marsh, and Chipping Campden all within easy reach. Stow-on-the-Wold boasts a rich history dating back over 1,000 years. The town's story begins with its strategic location at the convergence of several ancient trackways atop an 800-foot hill, making it a natural meeting point for traders and travelers throughout the centuries. During the Saxon era, a missionary named Edward lived as a hermit in the town and gave it its original name, St. Edward's Stow, Old English for holy place. Later, the word wold or hill was added to make it Stow-on-the-Wold, holy place on the hill. By the 11th century, Norman lords recognized the town's potential and established it as a planned market settlement, granting it a charter to hold regular markets. Stow truly flourished during the medieval period as one of the Cotswolds' most important wool towns. The region's sheep produced some of England's finest wool, and Stow became a bustling center where wool merchants would gather to trade this golden fleece. The town's impressive market square, the largest in the Cotswolds, stands testament to this prosperous era, designed specifically to accommodate up to 20,000 sheep during market days. The First English Civil War, 1642-1646, was a conflict between King Charles I and Parliament over issues of governance and authority. Charles believed in the divine right of kings, while Parliament sought greater power and representation. On the 21st of March, 1646, the Battle of Stow-on-the-Wold saw the Royalists defeated and over 1,000 prisoners being held in St. Edward's Church. Many dead and wounded lay in the streets, and legend has it that ducks bathed in pools of blood on what later became Digbeth Street, meaning Duck's Bath. Food lovers should sample local delicacies at the artisan bakeries and cheese shops, where you can find authentic Cotswold specialties. The area is known for its single Gloucester cheese, Cotswold lamb, and traditional lardy cakes, all perfect for a picnic on the green or as edible souvenirs to take home. Stow Police Station, located at High Street, Stow-on-the-Wold, serves as a key facility for local law enforcement in the Cotswolds region. The town's market square, still the heart of local life, is surrounded by elegant townhouses and shops that speak to centuries of prosperity. But the real showstopper here is St. Edward's Church, with its mystical north door, flanked by ancient yew trees. Their gnarled trunks frame the doorway like something out of a fairy tale, leading some to speculate it inspired J.R.R. Tolkien's Doors of Moria in The Lord of the Rings. The memorial to the Battle of Stow-on-the-Wold stands in the churchyard of St. Edward's Church in Stow-on-the-Wold. It commemorates the significant battle fought on the 21st of March, 1646, during the English Civil War. Around 200 royalists were killed in the town square, and approximately 1,500 were held overnight in the church. This marked the final battle of the First Civil War, and signaled the end of royalist control in Oxford. St. Edward's Church, a medieval-built Church of England parish church, stands in Stow-on-the-Wold, Gloucestershire, and is one of the 98 Grade 1 listed buildings in the Cotswold district. This historic structure is a prime example of Cotswold architecture, with its square-towered, multi-arch design made from local Cotswold stone. The church features an array of architectural styles, owing to renovations and additions across several centuries, and showcases elements such as a cruciform floor plan, tall stained glass windows, and intricate stonework. The church's 15th century tower, adorned with battlements, pinnacles, and gargoyles, is particularly striking, and it houses the heaviest ring of bells in Gloucestershire. Inside, the church boasts medieval features like a decorated piscina and a stunning east window designed by Pearson. It's great to see religious places like St. Edward's Church embracing modern technologies such as card reading machines for donations. This shift makes it easier for people to contribute, especially as cashless payments become more common. It's a wonderful example of how tradition can coexist with innovation, allowing places of worship to stay accessible and convenient for all visitors. St. Edward's Church in Stow-on-the-Wold features memorials to soldiers who lost their lives in both World War I, the European War, and World War II, along with those who died in the Battle of Stow during the English Civil War. We also came across some souvenirs and crochet items for sale, each with a price tag. You can easily pick what you want, enter the price on the purchase machine to make your payment, or if you prefer cash, you can simply place it in the wall safe. St. Edward's Church in Stow-on-the-Wold stands as a stunning testament to centuries of history, architecture, and community. Its blend of medieval craftsmanship with modern conveniences highlights the church's adaptability and relevance in today's world. From its intricate stonework and stained glass windows to its historical significance during the English Civil War, the church remains a cultural and spiritual landmark. For shopping enthusiasts, Stow offers a delightful selection of independent boutiques, antique shops, and art galleries. Look out for local specialties like handcrafted Cotswold furniture, artisanal foods, and luxurious wool products that pay homage to the town's sheep trading heritage. After a day of exploring the town, treat yourself to some delightful local options in Stow-on-the-Wold. The Porch House, England's oldest inn, offers traditional British dishes in a cozy setting, while the Old Butcher's serves exceptional locally sourced cuisine and fine wines. For tea lovers, Lucy's Tea Room is a must-visit, with homemade scones and clotted cream. The Queen's Head provides a classic pub experience with local ales and hearty meals. And that brings us to the end of our magical day in Stow-on-the-Wold, a charming town full of history, beauty, and warmth. From exploring the iconic St. Edward's Church to indulging in delicious local cuisine and discovering the quaint shops and cozy tea rooms, every corner of this Cotswold gem offers something special. Thanks for joining me in Stow-on-the-Wold. I hope you enjoyed exploring this Cotswold treasure. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Next week, we're off to Castle Combe. See you there.